Hey, folks, welcome back into SportsbookReview.com's college basketball conference preview. Today on deck, we're going to review the MVC, otherwise known as the Missouri Valley Conference. Some exits, some entrances into this conference. Jeff, go over first who's in, who's out, and then who do we think is going to win it this year?
Yeah, there's a good thing and bad thing about Missouri, the Missouri Valley Conference. One is the other teams can rest easy knowing that they don't have to worry about Wichita State, but now, Donnie, you start to become a conference that not as many people care about because Wichita's gone. So it's a give and take with the Missouri Valley. The great thing is they get a team in, and they're going to all vie for that. Missouri State looks to be the lead team. They're in. Valpo also is added to this conference. So Wichita leaves. Valparaiso comes over from the horizon. But it's got to be Missouri Valley, Donnie, the Missouri State team in the Missouri Valley. It's really, their ability to step right in. I mean, which they should. You look at the team that comes in here for Paul Lusk. You have the best player in the conference, a real Alec Peters type of player in Alize Johnson, a kid that is an NBA type of talent down the road. You bring back Ronnie Rousseau, a kid that spent a lot of the season injured last year. You also look at what they did, Donnie, in the transfer market. You bring in a kid named James Miller from Howard University, a pretty good guard scorer. You bring in Sim Bular's brother, Tanvir Bular from New Mexico State. These kids are 7'2", I think. Sim was 7'6", big kids. They really have a pretty solid team, and this conference is not good. They're not any, maybe other than like Valpo and Northern Iowa, there aren't a lot of good teams. Loyola Chicago is decent, but the pick has to be Missouri State. If they don't win this conference this year, I think they really have to look at their coaching staff and wonder why and how.
How about some dark horses we can look at, Jeff, in the MVC?
I think it's got to be Valpo, Donnie. I mean, if not Valpo, I guess if you consider Northern Iowa a dark horse, they didn't play well last year, Ben Jacobson's team. They do lose Jeremy Morgan, which hurts, but one thing you got to respect about them is they always play such great defense. They always really make it difficult to score on you. They want to win a 61-58 type of game. I definitely like them, but Valpo with Tavon Walker, he's a guard that is really a good player. They also brought in some higher level school transfers. But for me, Donnie, it's really about Missouri State. Valpo and Illinois State and Northern Iowa will be there, but it really should be a walk in the park to me for Missouri State.
How about some betting angles on the conference, Jeff, we can make some money with?
Unders. A lot of unders in this conference. Most of the teams play really good defense. None of them are really knocked down offensive teams either. Wichita was that, but these are small market, kind of quiet type teams. They play defense. They want to win ugly. I mean, you watch the tournament, Donnie, every year. I mean, all it is like 58, 54, 53, 52. I mean, they're just low scoring games. And that's one thing I'd recommend, slow play, unders. If you like defense, this is always a good conference for you.
This has been your Missouri Valley College Basketball Conference Preview with the big man on campus for everything college basketball. Check out sportsbookreview.com.